Well, we've invested a lot in the golf course since we bought the club in July 2020. But we knew that going in. That was the main drive to purchase the club, was to protect the golf course primarily, and secondarily the rest of the physical plant. I mean, we know that when golf courses get neglected with neighborhoods that surround them, those neighborhoods suffer too. So the drive was to protect all the houses out here. As a homeowner, that was a big part of why I would want to be a part of that process. Since we bought it, we've spent a bunch of money in protecting it. First of all, we hired Graham Hornemeyer, and he was critical to this process, getting him on board to kind of right the ship and get us in a position where we could kind of assess what we needed to do from a structural standpoint to get right. First issue was addressing the irrigation. To have good agronomy, to have good grass, you have to have consistent and predictable water. We didn't have that when we bought the club. We had a 30-year-old hydraulic system with leaks everywhere and aftermarket parts due to all the issues we had had over time. Hiring or retaining Winterberry to come in and be the irrigation contractor in 2021 was the first piece in this puzzle. Getting them on board to come in and completely replace the irrigation system with a state-of-the-art electric system, fully controllable by phone or iPad, allows Graham and his staff to have total control over the watering system, to regulate it, to ensure that every corner of the property is getting the water it needs. That project increased the number of heads on the golf course from 650 to over 880. It provided us coverage from boundary to boundary, property line to property line. And so it allowed us to then look at what was next for us, which is where we are now in this complete renovation.